is using.
Alright, we are streaming now.
Okay, time for everybody to start saying really bad words.
Yeah, let's not do that. Go grab this real quick.
Time for everybody to find out if they have TTS perms.
Let's grab that. Do.
What the fuck just happened?
Damn it, not that. What? Grab the link.
Uh,
Oh, it's private, that's why. Oopsie.
Top 0 things I've uploaded. I'm
There we
really
go.
thinking I kind of want to do the Snowcat because it's like kind of mid now that I look back at it. Just make a
Source
tiny one, that'd be a
videos.
lot better. Hard boy.
Okay, Ali, I think you're gonna have to send out play requests a couple times. Because some people are having issues.
Let me see.
You might
Who's
have set
having
the
issues with
visibility
what,
to,
sorry?
Private. Pebble Duck and Gnador.
For...
Issue. I say we leave them behind, throw them in the harbor, and sail on.
Are they not able to join the game, or are they having an issue with something else?
They're not able to join the game.
What are your names on Steam? Did I accept it, or is it just not working at all?
Yeah, it's in the MP list. You're just not showing it. You probably
Control
you set
S.
the server to private or something.
No, it was
These
on...
people are spinning.
My God, he is rights.
I think I've accepted all of your friend requests. Oh, there's one more.
Yeah, it's the people who are also friended to me who are having an issue, I think.
Can we just send them an invite? What's your name on Steam? If you're having an issue, send it to me, and I'll just send you an invite.
Who's making Ford noises?
Jacko, close the door.
Lewis.
Yeah, somebody left their door open.
Jacko, close the door. No!
Close the door. He's standing in like a Ford dealership and he's just leaving all the doors open.
Jacko, stop opening the doors at the dealership. No!
Lewis, there's an
Just
invite
close
to
it.
join.
It's so loud.
Alright,
Hopefully that works.
that's enough.
Yeah, I think I've already accepted you, Lego Man. Let me check again. Oh, there you are. Let me accept that. Alright, yes, confirm. Confirm. Jesus.
Is there soundboard perms
Oh.
in here? Do I need to turn off soundboard perms?
Pengu, I'm doing so many things right now. Give me a minute.
Oh, it's in-game mic, isn't it?
Okay, here you go, Pengu.
Alright, Jack, we'll see if this works. It's gonna be crunchy for sure.
Okay, there's that. Let me check back in on this.
Yeah, the issue is I'm gonna have to tab off a lot to invite people to speak.
Yeah.
Want to buy crack?
Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's not do like random noises and stuff through the game either.
Everybody mute voice chat, please. If you
people
want to talk, you
pinging
can do it on
me.
the stage.
How the fuck do I join? Oh, it's train. Alright. Oh, Pingu, you are here. Stop fucking DMing me then. Alright, is everybody in or able to get in? We got a few people.
Yeah.
Let's see. Password, it's train, all caps. There you go.
Okay, hi Longcast. I hope I pronounced that right.
What do you want? I don't see that I had perms.
Hi Long, you gotta send somebody an invite on Steam because we're not gonna invite you.
Let's see. Yeah, send me a request.
I just requested him. It seems people seem to be having
There we go.
issues joining you for your
Couple more people in. Oh, okay, I'll invite you. Give me one sec.
We're still waiting on one more, I think.
Paul. I was waiting for
At
an
least.
invite. I'm trying to find you in my
Okay.
list. I don't even see you on my list. Paul, where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright. There's an invite, Paul. There you
Yeah,
go.
so Paul is the issue. The issue is just for some reason Alistair's server isn't showing up on the server list from him specifically. But it's showing up from me for some reason. So he has to invite you to play specifically.
Yeah. Works for some people, though, so I don't know.
Are you invisible?
There you go.
Okay, there's my log.
No, I'm online and everything. It just sometimes doesn't like me, I guess.
That's just Stormworks in general.
And I think it's Steam in this case.
Yeah, they don't like to work together very well.
You're that. There's Paul. Is the Lego Man in? I cannot join through the regular way since not playing. Okay, let me go and invite you. Lego Man. Invite to play. There's an invite Lego. And is that it? Are we just waiting on Lego Man now?
I think so.
Who was it that wanted to go first or earlier?
Gnador, I think.
Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and get that going then.
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that did it for you. There we go. Okay, here's number
There she is.
1. There we go. Ooh, she's running smooth now. All right. Let's see.
Go on,
Welcome, welcome.
So that's how this is
Ah.
gonna work.
everyone.
We're gonna spawn in the vehicle. We're gonna have everybody muted. They can go through and do their little demonstration and show off of it. And then afterwards, if you have stuff that you want to go through, just request to speak once it's all done, and then we'll go and accept it all, and then we'll move on to the next. So that's pretty much it.
Cool.
So, this is my map. class 303.
There you go.
It's a streamlined steam locomotive.
So many little feet.
Bet you like that.
You have to no clip to get to the cabin of the train. Yes, I can speak.
There we go.
This design is from 1942. The first image shows the blueprint of the entire thing. The second image shows the final design. This one is from 1951. This is the history of it. These ramps should be openable, but they can't for some reason. Maybe they don't have electricity.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
The
Somebody forgot to make it static.
it is static. Look, it's even like halfway through the world. It would be going crazy if it wasn't.
this is the UIC registration, or the EVN. It's fictional, but based on actual one. H means Hungary. M means MAV. NOS means nostalgia.
Mhm.
Nowadays it's MAV Rail Tours.
Alistair, do you want to give it a little wind so we can see the flag?
Oh, right. That was a note. Doop. There we go. Now we'll give it a little bit more. Kinda. We'll give it more. There we go.
Change the time a little bit. Get the sun to not be broken. Flags
I
are
guess
so
you could take
weird.
photos as well while we're going.
And this is where the actual handle of the door was on the actual passenger carriage.
Hmm.
So if we go inside, this is the front laboratory. It's a bit compact, and these seats are foldable usually, but that capability was taken away because of optimization.
Right.
This is the main section. There's no seats here because they were modded. They were 1 times 1.5 seats. And this carriage is from 1944. And it's a third class one. And there are also images inside the walls as paintings for decoration. And if we go inside the train, we can see that the interior is also modeled.
Really nice paintwork on the inside with all the wood as well.
I use reference images for these, both of them. at least.
Very cool. Do you want to open up some? Oh my God. Do you want to open it up to some questions now?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
Request to speak if you'd like to.
Yeah.
Nander, how historically accurate would you say that that coach is, along with the locomotive following it?
Carriage is very similar to the actual one, but a bit too different than the actual scale.
So, follow up. Were any of those units preserved, or are you just going off of historical archives?
The carriage, there was one preserved, but it's not in a good shape. I don't know the fate of it. I saw one image
So,
of it from like 10 years ago.
so the one that's preserved is basically in the same shape as the American Freedom Train from Southern Pacific.
Maybe, I don't know. But the steam
That is
locomotive
all.
is currently getting restored to working operation in the next decade.
Hmm.
And it's not streamlined because it looks like the one in the second image, the center image.
Those wheels are cool.
This.
Let me scroll back. It's very inconvenient having to go back and forth all the time. Does anybody
Very
else
cool.
have anything? Any questions? Alright, not seeming like it. Who would want to go next?
Just request to speak.
Yeah. Or I will pick someone randomly. I'm gonna pick someone randomly.
Usually they just don't want to be first.
Yeah. There we go. Lego.
Welcome.
Let me find you.
Hello, I am Lego Man. I have been
Oh, I got the wrong one. Damn it.
building stuff in Stoneworks for 5 years now. I have one of two things, depending which one Alistair shows.
I need to go get it now. Your new one. I didn't re-download that one.
Alright. Please stand by.
Yeah, just bear with me for 1 second.
Uh,
Alright. Let's replace that with that. The yellow one, that's correct?
yep.
Alright. Let me get it on static. Alright, there we go.
I went with a Canadian classic, the Tover train in the VIA colors here. I removed most of the pivots. The doors still work, and the front nose cover should still work. Everything else should be static. There may be some paint defects. I did this in a bit of a rush to get it for this event. It does work in push-pull from either end. It's a jet turbine, or yeah, originally it's just jet powered and for this game to make it work at the speeds that it did in real life.
How quickly does it go in real life?
It holds the Canadian land speed record for a train.
Oh.
And that was 180 kilometers an hour or something.
Oh, wow.
Not a high feat, but it is something for Canadians. And the dome curves at either end are is done in a club style. The US variant just has longitudinal regular seating up there. Um, or it's fully interiored from one end to the other. I have used the single bogies appropriately where they needed. This is just the small variant. Via Rail operated them in a 9-car set, the longest variant of the turbo train. The US only did it in 5-car segments. And the shortest one that you could get was the New Haven with a 3-car set, or the Penn Central when they had it running for their 2 years before they went to Amtrak for another 2 years before they got scrapped. The longest
cool.
service. The more iconic color scheme for this train would be the Canadian National, with the red and white, very streamlined look. Any?
Ali, I think your stream is unlisted.
If you do have any questions, please just put it in the chat.
Oh, it's working.
No,
for
it
me,
should be
actually.
public. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you guys
there
got
you
any questions now, feel free to raise your hand and we'll bring you on up.
Yes.
Jack, do you still need my stream?
There's Yuri.
No, they were
Hi.
bad timing. They were just before the oil crisis. So once the oil crisis kind of hit, and due to them being a jet turbine setup, the
They're
gearboxes
jet
are
mechanical. That's why they were so bad. I was gonna ask Lego Man, is this an old build?
This has been, or the one on showcase right now is the most recent version, like a year old.
Okay. May I ask why it's still using the default 2-axle truck?
That would be the front for to keep down or at high speeds the pivoted joint was I just haven't changed it.
Okay. I see the front is made up of a bunch of the default windows. Is there any reason why you went with that instead of an XML big window?
I don't do, or as stated in the last time I was here, I just don't take the time and effort to do XML. I try and keep it all.
Even with SW clause?
I was about to comment on it. That actually looks pretty good
regular-
for no XML
Also, may I ask
whatsoever.
why the VIA logo is flipped the wrong way on this side on the front?
To be fair, you could have just mirrored it and then not fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty good hidden coupler.
I like the
Although
nose on
like-
it too. The shaping on the
I
nose
I
is
would
pretty
not
nice.
go over that coupler if I was
like alright.
someone.
Yeah, they just had a tow bar, if I remember, and that was clunky, so I just went with a hidden coupler to make it easier if you for attaching it to a consist.
Was that for
Well-
breakdowns?
Breakdowns or working with other people's equipment in multiplayer.
Uh-oh, is Chapman dying?
Uh-oh. Very cool. Any more questions?
I believe Chapman had
Indeed.
one. Let's see. Nope. All right.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, we'll move on. Very cool build. Who wants to be next?
I believe Here, let me go scroll back. We had a queue, refrigerator, and then Pebble and Mantis.
He's one of the ones that was sharing it with somebody. Who was it that actually sent in the
Yeah.
build? Or even, yeah.
I'm up here now for some reason.
They all did.
All right. As for
Cameron,
refrigerator,
why are you
John,
up here?
PR Mantis, and Luas,
That's who it is.
we were all sharing the same one. So if you want to pull us now, then fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just request to speak. Just request to speak.
John P. Mantis. There you are. All right. I just put it under whoever
He's currently
sent
at
it,
work.
So.
By the way, John PR Mantis is currently at work, so he will probably not be able to showcase very much. Oh, there we go.
Sounds good.
There
it
it
gets it gets laggy whenever I'm in the add-on editor.
My beloved.
So,
So
real
as
quick,
for-
I can do an. Excuse me, Muff. I can do a real quick overview of Stanley, real quick before I go back into the store. Sorry about my poor mic on one earbud. But, this version of Stanley is a 010O. It supports both diesel and coal-fired, and the firebox will automatically ignite depending on which fuel you have inside of it. It can go all the way from the arid mainland to Arctic back twice, and it has been used in Korea for a grand total of only 30,000.
And as for this whole demonstration, all of them are done for career pretty much.
Ava, the middle one, was our main used. She's about between 50 and 60,000 and is a diesel electric steam, I guess. Still don't know how to say that.
It's kind of it's a steam electric.
Yeah. She's quite efficient.
Oil boiler steam electric, I guess.
Yeah.
And as for the third one in the showcase, the orange and black one, that one is mine. It is an 06660. It was made for Halloween specifically. And I've been I've repainted about two or three times, and main features are it has our own system of master slave. It's only got one controller, and you can have a proprietary controller on the top connectors or any other connector. And it runs diesel. It runs diesel steam. So it's got steam wheels in the center, and it's got turbines on the front and rear wheels. So if you go into the cabin, if everyone wants to go into the cabin.
The cabin is stripped down. There's nothing left of it.
Actually, their dials are still here. If you look over there, I've got the master controller over there inside the wall, and I have a little bit of a display right there. And I've got all the dials I've needed for troubleshooting and stuff. Yeah, also, Ava, the one in the middle, shares the master slave for this one, so yeah. And I've got... Alright, so we have a bunch of lockable buttons up here that are basically just overrides. So if we unlock the overrides, it's got a firebox override, so if you can turn on and off the firebox. You got wheel slip override, so it disables the wheel slip prevention. Cylinder release, which dumps the steam in the cylinders and the turbines. Steam assist, which turns on the middle wheels. And wheel release, which basically dumps it off the tracks. And it's been stripped down on the inside, but as you can see, I've got my personal logo on the back. And it's got all the fluid and torque connectors it needs to run multiple locomotives.
I would like to do a presentation on Stanley real quick before I get on my next one.
Okay.
If y'all go over to Stanley, the back portion is based on the LBSC E2's coal bunker, while the front portion is based on an actual saddle tanker I saw at, I think it was Dollywood, Tennessee. The back portion is a mix of the LBSC E2 and also the I think Flying Scotsman's pass-through tender. Well, also a quirk I noticed as of recent testing is for some reason it has a 300-mile top speed in reverse and only 205 miles an hour top speed in forward.
We love Stormworks, don't we?
And we love how they found the...
Also, Stanley is also incredibly efficient as it's able to operate fireless by using compressed steam in its steam chest to power the pistons, so you don't have to have the firebox running at all times.
Pretty sure I've run it for several minutes without the firebox being on.
It runs
Yeah.
for a total of 12 hours before the game crashes.
Real.
If
I
like,
wonder
Anyways,
how long it runs on
um,
stable computers.
Okay, so do we want to talk about detailing on them?
I wanted to say a bit more about Ava.
Okay.
The main thing with Ava is she's really fuel efficient. She can also hit 330 miles an hour both directions. Also, ignore the doors. Doors were unnecessary. That is all the explanation you get. Oh no.
Doors were not necessary. It's streamlined.
Well,
Well, it's streamlined enough.
she's capable
Any,
of going the Arctic and back from the arid islands, I think about 20 times on a full tank.
And any detailing you see at all on Ava was done last minute for this event specifically.
Yeah.
I
Like the
Stanley
logos and
is
the-
to be paint. Oh, sorry.
Like the logos and the painting. The logos and the painting
Yeah.
on the side.
I didn't think she was good enough, but I was forced to add her in.
So, Stanley's paint job is on a railroad need-to-know basis. So it is the bare factory paint that you would see coming straight off the factory line, and it would actually be painted for the railroad using it as a running locomotive. Also, the reason that Stanley is fired up is because its internal generator is actually powering the exhibits.
All right.
Are you guys
And
done?
uh
Oh, no.
almost. I think for hold on, I'm being called. Give me a moment.
Nope.
Yellow. Almost. I'm currently in the middle of showcasing. All right, bye. Okay, bye.
I hope that wasn't your mother.
It was my mother.
No.
Anyways, I was going to do XML mod. I was going to do a bit. Actually, I did do a bit of XML modding. If you see the strut bars for the strut bars for the plow, they were done specific. They were, yeah, XML editing. If you look up on the plow of the orange and black one, took me about 5 minutes, honestly, to get this, and it was almost the first thing I did on the locomotive. And I did a bit of detailing. Each logo that I make on my locomotives is done on the spot, and like it's redone for each one, kind of, but it's almost the same for all of them. If there's another train showcase, I might bring in another locomotive that has it. But each of my logos is done on the spot for the locomotive and the paint job.
Nice.
And as for the light arrangement, it was done for TCP before I realized that TCP way overshot on the drivetrain, and the drivetrain did not like me very much. So I removed TCP, and I'm planning on doing a proprietary system for the lighting. Yeah, TCP moment. And as for the flags, those are for each of us. Each of us are in a different country, except for the two on the ends. Well, the one in the middle is built from, Pebble Duck, the person who built the one in the middle, is from England, and the other two of us are actually from the United States. So we put the flags of each of our countries on them.
Americans.
And bogies are custom on Ava. And there's nothing else. There's no bogies actually done on anything else.
Yes, yours are the pipe nightmare.
Yeah, mine uses John Piarmantis's articulated steam controller that I refit for my own use. If I could put my light on, that'd be great. There we go. It's got a ton of piping on it. It requires steam bleed, steam loop, condenser valves, a throttle valve, and a release valve.
One sec.
And it's done twice, once for the turbines and once for the steam pistons. This is just exposed for now. I'll probably cover it up in later versions. And I think the same... No, it's not done. All right. I think that's actually it.
Perfect. We'll open it up to questions. Very cool.
I will be
Hakuna
right
had a
back.
question.
Actually,
My question.
I'll join on my phone. I'll join on my phone
Hakuna-
and I'll answer any questions there.
Hakuna asked in chat, what does AVA stand for, or AVA?
It doesn't actually stand for anything. I just wanted a name for it, and Ava came to mind.
That's valid.
I'm currently working on her sister, I guess, which is Eva. It looks ugly, but I like it, so.
All right.
Even
I
more efficient,
turned on my phone.
but with a modular engine. So, yeah.
There's Chapman. There you go.
Will Eva have doors?
Eva will have doors, and will have a full cabin.
All right, good. Bye.
Eva was originally remote controlled. That's why she's very short,
explains the
therefore
camera
very hard to
system
fit
as
a cabin
well.
in.
Any more questions?
Nope. All right. We'll move on to the next. Very cool.
Sweet. Thank you guys.
All right,
Yep.
let me look at the queue.
Get rid of these. Let's see. Who's
Okay,
next?
it's the B&R guys.
I need a name for that one.
Yeah.
Get Jacko up here too.
Yep.
You can also get
Let's
Zorp up here if you want. Graphite.
Jack, I've invited you to speak like 3
Yours.
times. Oh, Simple Mark's here. Hey.
And which one did you guys send in?
Evil is here. Also, Alistair, if I don't know, like if it's possible, could you spawn the trains I sent you alongside this? Because some of those are like ones that I've done a lot of work on. But if you could
Yes.
showcase them all at the same time, that'd be awesome. Because it shows kind of more modern stuff plus our older, like more historical events.
All right, let me get that then. I don't know where the train you sent me went. Did
In
you
your DMs, I pinged
did
you
you
with it
DM
too.
it to me?
Yeah, I pinged you and I said I
Sliding
told you I
into
sent you the thing,
SSD.
and then I sent you the
Yeah, I
display.
had this one. I don't know why I didn't have it saved.
I'm going to get a drink. I will be back shortly.
All right, let me just take that real quick. Bear with me for one more minute. I don't know why, but these ones were not ready. There's one. Okay.
Oh, yep, there it is.
And 2, we'll put you over here. Just about done.
Jacko, did you send Alistair the B unit for the R16 or just the A unit?
All right, there we go.
Oh, wait, he died.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Jacko.
There we are. Yeah, he's AFK, so you'd have to.
yeah, your train's not all merged and it's going all over the place, so she gone.
They should be merged. I merged them. I checked it, they're merged. The R16 and the FA aren't merged because those are the raw locomotives.
They have to be on
Yeah,
the
sorry
main
about that.
body though.
Yeah.
I'll do it
Might
again,
be
but it
good.
was just sliding around and it was static, so.
No, they
I
they
don't know,
weren't.
man. I
Yeah.
merged all my
Slide
stuff,
it
man,
down.
so.
Let me get it again. Oh, that's the same one.
You'd always put the other ones on the tracks. That would keep them in place. Oh, you mean on the border?
Okay, there's that again. Yeah, that's not all merged.
Yeah, they're moving.
They should all be merged, and if they're not, then I don't know, man.
Yeah, they got to be the main body.
Oh, that one wasn't static that time, but it was before.
Alistar, come on, man.
It was static before. Oh my god. Yeah, still not merged, so.
I don't know, man. I merged it. I gave it to you merged. I don't know what to tell you.
It's not merged now, so.
My fault. I'll
It's
go
not
look at
mine.
it.
Is this the one? Is this the one from Jacko, or is this the one from?
This is mine and Jacko's
Wait,
work.
what's
What are you
not
referring
merged?
to as not merged? What are you referring to?
It
Uh,
needs to be the main red physics body, or else it.
Not
Oh,
that I'm
so
asking
no,
what
what-
Alistar
which-
is saying. Hey, I know how to merge things. I'm asking what Alistar is referring to.
Alright, watch the tone a little bit
which,
there.
Which thing?
Sorry, man.
specifically
It's just
is
a little
merged?
annoying to be sat down like a child and told how to merge things. My apologies.
It was the FAFB from Jacko.
What wasn't merged?
That's a raw locomotive.
Oh, it's Jacko's. Oh.
Yeah.
This is the GD10MX. I guess I'll start presenting. I don't know. This is one of our ongoing projects. This has been in the project hellhole for like 4 months now. We're having engine issues with it because the engine is overpowering the ECU, but I guess I'll go for its characteristics first. This is for previously on the previous Train Expo. I explained how we play around in a lot of Stormworks roleplay servers, which include markets. So like you build a vehicle and you sell it to people for different stuff on the server. In this case, trains for making money on said servers. So we would build heavy freight locomotives, starter locomotives, stuff like that. This is currently our heaviest model is what's called the GD10M, and it was a 16-axle D plus D slash dash D plus D, so 16 axles, 3 engines, 3 of Skeech's 16.7 HDL. Not very good. Weighed a lot. 270 mile per hour top speed. Very slow, very fat. Not great. So I went back in and I talked to my other guys who helped me build and stuff, and we were like, okay, we want to make this better. New engine, new frame, new detailing, new truck arrangement. So fuel tank got axed, and the entire frame got shortened to this new length, which I know seems long, but compared to the old one, this is much, much shorter.
The old one was a fucking noodle.
Yeah, it was so long. It was like 75 meters long. This is only like 57 something. Engine doesn't work on infinite electric. Alistar, would you mind turning that off?
Yep.
It's
and if people could stop
static
touching
as well.
stuff, I would really appreciate that.
Static
Yeah,
as
can you
well,
guys
so
stop
you'll
being
have
so greedy
infinite.
and stop thinking?
Yeah.
It's impossible to turn it off because it's on static. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, but it's... Wait, no, it's not. It's working.
No, the batteries will always be full.
Yeah.
They don't draw.
Well, they're not on here, so...
They might be on something or something.
Now, let the engine start and don't mess with it, please. This is the new engine replacing the 3 ones in the previous model. This is the same one that's on the display stand. This is an inline 4 5x5, which at peak makes 48k S-watts. It's supposed to be constant gen.
Right.
In constant gen mode, they make 105k, but I don't want constant gen because I think it's gross.
Yeah. Experimental ones have gone even
Yeah.
higher, but it's just not really worth it.
It's just not worth it. Like, there's no need for it. As I said earlier, we're having problems with the ECU experiencing integral bounce, where it will slowly, the RPMs will go from maximum to minimum really, really, really fast, and it will eventually just kill the engine. And we haven't really found a cause or a reason why it does that so far, so we're planning to replace it.
I can... Here, if you want me to... It's an issue just with the way the ECU works. It's not ours. We're kind of in the process of making new ones. I am, but currently right now it is ECU-less, and also due to the lack of a good server to put it on, then we're not really... It's kind of suspended until... Or it's not suspended, but it's not on the... It's kind of on the
It's not a
back burner.
priority until we have an
We do
actual
stuff that's
reason
more
to
interesting
like
to
develop
us.
it further. This new model, as I said, the old one is 270. This one is 302 miles per hour top speed. So, I mean, I'm not fully happy with this thing, but I thought it was cool to share. It's quite a big conglomeration of about a year of our research and development and feedback and testing and all that on different servers with different people. So, if you want to go on the interior and have a look at the interior, you can. It has keyboard control and not throttle.
Yeah, hon, I'm just taking it up slowly to not bog it down. Could be good to go.
So if you have a look at the tiny display on the dashboard, you can see the SWAT.
Okay, can you guys stop touching stuff, please? You can't be that hard to not be an idiot.
It is also a showcase. People want to see what things do.
Yeah, but if people want to touch random buttons while we're trying to showcase something, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, like the parking brake. Can you not do that? Or the e-brake?
You can see the SWAT number going up. It's supposed to make 48k.
Yeah, it
with
would be higher
the
by now
current
if
engine
people weren't touching
issues,
stuff.
it's only hits around maybe 42, 43.
I think this one can get up to 48. Just take a second. Yeah, no, we're gonna up to 44.
Okay, you can, okay.
Yeah, no, this one hits 48. Also, Alistair, is it possible to spawn the FAFB on the tracks just so it's not an issue? Sorry about that. It's just like a raw
Can
train.
do, but it is supposed to be listening to the rules as well. So I've had
Yeah,
to go
but
after a
it's
few
the
other
last
ones the
minute
whole time
addition.
as well, so.
It's the last minute addition, so.
I think we might just leave that one until we do another one, because I do have to have all of them listen to the rules or else it's just pointless.
Well, I mean, what's the... Does it cause significant issues with the server?
It's the rules that I had in
Rule,
place for
though,
all of this.
Yeah, but rules are meant to... What's the purpose of the rules?
Are you not able to static
So-
the FA, Alistair?
No.
No, that one's the
What
one
was
that
wrong with
none of it was merged. It was just sliding all over the place.
Oh, the trucks, yeah.
Yeah, I mean... If the purpose of the rules is to keep the experience, like, playable, then...
Well,
then
let's keep
that's
it
not
fair for
causing
everybody as well.
Oh, the B unit was moving? Okay, that's because, yeah, just send him, Jacko, Alistair, I'll just send you the A unit then.
Yeah,
which
if
is
you
just
send me a
one
merge one, we'll
thing.
do it, but...
Yeah, I'll send you a merge
I don't
one,
have
yeah.
the A unit by
Yeah,
itself.
this one's also going kind of.
Yeah, I didn't know the B unit wasn't merged because no one would tell me what was wrong with it. They just kept saying it was sliding around, which doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
There you go, Alistair.
Alright, let me go grab that.
This should be it for this train if you want to get rid of it to clear up lag.
Sure, let me go grab this
Unless
other
there's
one
any
now.
questions for it, I will take questions at this time, I guess, for this guy.
Alright, this one can also autonomously navigate to the Arctic from
Oh yeah, that's
$30
right. Yeah,
train
this one does have the AI controller. Yeah, I did forget about that. This one does have the AI controller, which is based on seed. We manually program in locations for it to slow down at. It can go to Arctic all by itself. The guy who developed it for us, I think I said this last time, but I'll say it again if anyone missed it. The guy who developed it for us, he sent numerous photos of him cooking food in the kitchen while the train did cargo for him on the server. So,
Yuri, Evil Jack. So, bit of context, I went to the National Transportation Museum like 10 years ago.
Nope.
Your locomotive reminds me very, very heavily of the UP Centennials.
he is
Is
based
there
loosely on the DDA-40.
inspiration there?
Yeah, it is loosely based on the DDA-40. Alistair, could you cut wind, please?
It's still moving around.
Like, because
Yeah,
there's
it's
wind.
It's
It's
static. It
static.
should move.
But there's
Yeah.
wind.
That doesn't affect it.
Also,
It's
do
static.
the A units work
Wait,
in unison with each other? Like
This means
if
it's not
you
static.
hitch them back to back to
Like
back
I
to
can
back,
push
will
it.
they work together or will they just fight
Yes,
each other?
man,
moving-
it's a universal MU system. Okay, Alistair, give me 3 seconds. I'll be right there. I'll be right back,
Yeah,
Alistair. Just give me 3 seconds
Yep.
to go into Workbench, merge the trucks, and send you the XML. I do apologize. I didn't think it was static, not the main grid.
Well, if you just give me off real quick, I can do that instead of the set that I had.
No, just send me the version. If you
Well, I
have it
have
already,
to
but
go
like,
into the Workbench. I don't
I
have it
can't.
ready. I can do it in 3 seconds. It would
Yeah.
take me less than
Yeah.
it would take me less
Also-
time to complain about it than it would just to fix it.
Oh.
What's up, Mantis?
Yeah.
You guys developed that for SMH and their affiliates.
I
What
developed
are
the
what
GD10MM was developed for SU, not SMH.
Oh. So y'all would never remember the Survival 404 days.
Not particularly. No, I wasn't there for them.
We don't really play on that server anymore because the admins like to abuse a lot.
your error, right?
What's up? Yes.
All right. I just need your number.
I will
All
fix both. I will get the 2 that Jacko sent you to look
Here.
at. I will merge them both to the
There
main
you
grid
go.
and send you that. How's that? I do apologize, but this is just like a last minute thing.
Yeah.
I do
This one
apologize.
has to be a
Also-
bit quicker though.
That's my.
I'm trying. Like, believe
I
me.
mean, we could always have someone else go while we're doing it.
Well, we'll take like
Yeah.
1 minute. Like, I can just merge these.
What-
Okay, they're the main grid.
What
okay,
y'all
they're the
had,
main
what
grid.
y'all had mentioned about
I
the
did-
engine overpowering the controller, the ECU.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
pretty impressive to build an engine that overpowers a universal controller. On our end,
Well,
we've
it's not
never
easy.
been able to do that before.
Here
So
you go,
congratulations to
Alistair.
y'all. Even though
Well,
it's a
it's
unique
just-
problem.
Well, it's just flywheel refeeding causes a lot of problems. Like, with that engine, it revs up the flywheels first through a gearbox and then feeds the power back from the flywheels to get the engine spinning
There
without
we go.
stalling.
Oh,
All right, let me get
Yeah, that
that.
should be
cool.
this should be the non-fart. Well, that's just how you get high swats, is you just refeed flywheels.
Yeah.
The flywheels are really
There
stupid.
is
Yeah,
another
yeah.
method, but it is less compact and
It's
kind of
steam
weird.
pistons, yeah. So if you want to
Yeah,
talk about
it's more
steam pistons for a second,
Yes, those
Yeah.
provide basically infinite power multiplication if you stack enough layers. The only real cost to them is the extreme volume. They provide very good throttle response compared to flywheel-based multiplication systems. So
in terms of extreme volume,
you might
they're
see them on some
incredibly
future
loud.
BNR units.
It's static. What is it doing now?
Oh, the coupler. The coupler should be able to move. If you want to move it up.
It's been like
All right, that is
15
all, my.
minutes, so
That
we
is
might
all,
just have to
gentlemen.
call it
I
here.
Well,
applaud you for your
one of
work.
yours
It
is higher
looks
than the
very,
other.
very nice, actually.
Oh, oops.
There
Thank
we
you,
go.
Mantis. There we go. You good if I present this, or am I
Yep.
getting kicked off for taking too long?
Nope, just make this one a bit quicker.
Here,
All right, so
can
these
I,
two.
here, can I okay.
Go for it, Jacko. I mean, if you want.
Here, I'm just gonna do some, or actually, you do the general breakdown. I'll do some detail.
Okay, so if you're looking from the front, on the left is the Alco FA, and on the right is the Baldwin RF-16. The left is probably some of our best work in terms of historical recreation for a replica locomotive. If you want to hit F2, you'll see the horror of mankind.
Oh my god.
So the FA is not as impressive visually from someone who doesn't do XML, not to be condescending or anything. Most of the XML on the FA, the brick, is mostly hidden in the... Why is he moving?
Here, it's because the connector is the main grid. I think it's not. Let's just
Are they
roll
still
with
moving?
it. Here,
It's fine.
I'll do
It doesn't.
detail.
It doesn't.
I
It
can
doesn't.
So, detail talk.
I wasn't done talking, but sure.
Well, I mean, I was asking for a general breakdown and started talking about the detail.
All right.
Here,
Keep
I'll
going.
just roll it. Basically, so it's just kind of harder to tell on the FA because it's all very clean. I mean, we kind of pride ourselves. I do a lot of the high level XML. So if you look at our RF-16, for example, you can see that most of those spaces, it's tessellated geometry. So if you think about how 3D models are stored, it's through triangles that like interact with each other at the corners. That's how this is XML to form the exact shape that we want. And most of the time, you can avoid XML shadows through this method. Same with the FA, except it's a lot more subtle because I'm using the leading edge or the sides of windows for the curve. So if you look at it, you'll see that there's a vertical curve, but it also goes around the arc of the front of the nose. So essentially a two-plane curve that's created by projecting the side bases of windows out.
Hey, Chapman, could you not do that? Chapman?
Yeah, if you free cam into the nose of the FA, you will see some very interesting things going on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of windows going on in there because that's just how it does its thing. But I mean, yeah, it's one of we pride ourselves in. You're seeing what's it called? Or aesthetically, and just making a pretty train.
Train that's train
So,
shaped is pretty much what we do.
heavy XML is needed, or sorry, if heavy XML is needed, the heavy XML will be used. None of these use any subgrids or visually, they don't use any subgrids unless you count those little cooling flaps in the FA which actually move. So, yeah, I mean, it's all optimized, it's all XML, it's all that is how the game should be
Well,
played.
XML in the loose sense, because you look at the F2, it's not that great.
Well,
but
I mean, optimization-wise, it's a lot better than having a block for each one in terms of file
That's for
size.
certain, yeah.
It's going to be a bigger difference on a vehicle that's not that big.
Both of
You
these
could always put some invis microcontrollers to fill in some of it.
Yeah, definitely. Most of these units, if anyone was curious, they're both diesel electric 4-axles, and they both hit a top speed of around 225 miles per hour. The FA is limited to 130 for SMH rule compliancy. It's based on a load controller, so it will go to 130, and if it needs more engine throttle to keep 130, it will give it more engine throttle. But beyond that, they are performance-wise identical.
Nice.
That's any questions?
Also, you should take a look inside of them as well.
Yeah, you can take a look inside. The engines are modeled and the interiors are modeled if you want to have a look.
One of these engines actually
I
might
did
work.
for the FA, I did the engine, and then for the what's it called,
RF-16.
the R16, Dorp did the engine. So
I guess while you
Winning
guys have a
is
look at that, if any of you have any questions, feel free to ask.
I'd be glad to answer any questions about detailing an XML evil.
Mantis, there is no big unit here.
There's no big unit.
All right, we'll move on to the next. Who is next, programmer?
No questions? Okay.
That would be me with
Doesn't look like
Ray's
it.
submission.
All
She couldn't
right.
make it, but I'm going to present for her.
Let me get that. Oh, not that.
Let me pull up my notes real quick.
Ray, there it is. All right. No, they're fine if they have somebody presenting for them. It's if you send me a train and then
if you
there's
send
nobody
something
to
but
present.
then don't show up. But we talked beforehand, and she said that she'd be okay with me presenting for her. Okay, so she says this thing is called the Black Wraith, and it's got a powered tender, as you can see. Holy crap! It's got 2 tenders. Designed in the 1940s, apparently, and it's a big hauler. It goes 80 miles an hour. It has big condensers, so it's a condenser locomotive. I believe it also has both turbines and pistons in there, so all the axles are powered. The trailing axles and the leading axles are powered that way. I don't know if it's mechanical or electric, though. Yeah, it's just a big heavy hauler. Oh, it's also supposed to. Apparently, it's a bunker C burner, so it's gonna cough the smoke. Oh, the tender has turbines. That's crazy.
Let's see inside.
Yeah, I guess we can just do a quick walkthrough and then.
I imagine there's not going to be questions that we can have answered. We'll bring in Mantis. There you go. Oh, you're muted. All right.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Oh, there you
I
go.
can answer some questions regarding his locomotive because we did kind of battle it out with our heavy haulers.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, Ray based that off of Mr. Adolph's Better Railway Initiative from the 1940s.
Trying to get me
With
demonetized.
the
should have had Jack here.
Sorry about that. It is based off of Soviet and Imperial Germany designs as far as the Better Railway Initiative and the Soviet Union's heavy hauling industry. As for its pulling capacity, it can actually outpull my heavy hauler. My heavy hauler doesn't put up a fight. Its realistic counterpart was that I forget the name of it, but it was the Soviet Union's response to the big boys. The one that ended up splitting every single rail it was put on. That's its realistic counterpart, and as far as aesthetic wise, it's based on that and the proposed Better Railway Initiative for 1950s and 60s Germany, which would have countered and factored in all of Europe. That's pretty much all I remember from his presentation he gave me when we kind of duked it out.
1 sec, let me go get this. All right, is that it? I guess we could move on to the next then. Which one is next, programmer? Do you know?
I don't think we had one next. Let me check.
We've got a little bit of an order we're trying to do.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone volunteered for next. Let's see. Okay, let's go on back. I don't think anybody's said it.
Let's see, I had a list somewhere. Let me see what we got.
Yeah, okay, I guess it's just pick somebody time.
I don't know who we've done and who we haven't now. Is anybody here who has one that wants to show it off who hasn't yet, and it's been sent in before now?
I don't want to take 2 turns in a row. That's just rude. Yeah, let's do chat.
Let me see. Chap, I don't think I have. Did you have somebody else send it?
I think he put it in the channel.
I sent it to you twice. You reacted to it both times, so I'm assuming you have it.
That sounds right. Let me go find you real quick. Chapman.
There is a slightly more optimized one with physics flutters, but both should work. But yeah, I sent it to you twice, and you reacted both times, so I'm assuming you have it.
Pengu died.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunate.
Did you? Oh, this was in the event send a while ago. I have people
Yeah,
like
it was
DMing
just
it.
I think about it in the channel.
I've
it
had
was
like
like
very few
before the
people
first-
actually use that. Everyone just DMs it to me.
I didn't
Yeah,
want
I didn't worry about people stealing it because it's all stripped down. It's literally just shells right now, so there's nothing worth it in it.
All right.
Yeah, all my work is only shells. There's nothing functional yet on these things, so.
Mine
that's
is a
what it's doing anyways.
collection of fully functional stuff, but it's stripped down to just aesthetics.
That's
Like
pretty
it doesn't even have interior lights. Like nothing is hooked up.
Is that it? Why? Is that the right one?
Mark, Alpha is also in the add-on editor right now,
Yes, I am.
and it gets a lot laggier.
There we go. All right. Just making
Yeah,
sure I had the
for
right one.
it's called like NERT fence for some reason.
Is that the right one? You sent a few, so I just went with the recent one.
I'd also
yeah, if it's the most recent one, where is it? I don't see it yet. Whoa, hello, there it is.
Defib, are
Yeah,
people dying?
this should be the. You put it way into the ground, but yeah, this is the correct one.
Oh, here, let me raise it up for you.
It's like at least 4 blocks deeper than it should be. It's just that those wedges on the edge should be like just below the ground.
There, it only lets me do so much, so they're going to pop up a little bit.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, Mark, I might suggest putting the window into a quarter-sized window.
So mine's just like a walkthrough. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. But for now, just kind of walk around and look at stuff. That was the end goal. Yeah, it's like perfect height. Just walk around and look at stuff. Just little information plaques in the tents. Yeah, if you want me to talk about anything, I can. But otherwise, just walk around and look at stuff.
Okay.
And don't forget to check out the merch tent at the end.
I like the little display. Yeah, so if anybody has a question, just do the little hand or easy thing and we'll bring you up.
Like I might talk about it if you want to just follow me around, at least Alistair, and just I'll talk about each little thing.
Let me
but
find where you are
otherwise,
first.
Yeah. I'm like out front I think
There
it's
you are,
the
found you.
Oh no, that's the economy, I think. I forget which color is which because I did this like at least 3 weeks ago, but yeah, so the locomotive over here, this was actually my submission for the Loco Build Challenge
Yeah, I
a
remember
couple
this one.
months ago. It hasn't changed at all since then. I think I might have fixed a few issues. Like I remember there were some paint things somewhere, but yeah, nothing's changed with this. All of it's TCP, so all of it works with TCP. It's all yeah. Yeah. So that's locomotive. It was kind of inspired. It was supposed to be a mix of extra modern Europe, and the cowl was the like with the walkways on both sides, European, kind of European or American cowl. It's just a mishmash of a whole bunch of different things. It used to be, it was originally supposed to be diesel electric, but I had a really weird issue where when I took the engine out, the engine ran just fine, but the second I'd paste it into the locomotive, it would stop working entirely, and I spent like 2 weeks trying to fix that and never did, so I just converted it to diesel, or no, just pantograph electric. So the cars were meant to be based, you can probably see it, they're inspired by the Amfleets. used by Amtrak. So they've got the kind of rounded windows. I use the portholes for those. And you can especially see it like on the cafe car, which is the yellow one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, the cafe car, the yellow. You can kind of see that where it has that center area where there's just nothing.
Yeah.
And it's pretty similar to the Amfleet Cafe. In the baggage car, I just took the standard one and chopped holes in the sides and put big doors in them. So that's the economy. This was the first car I did.
Oh, breaking up a touch. Just over Discord.
Yeah, my entire game just froze.
No.
Oh, there it goes. So whoa, okay, something's weird because I'm like zooming.
Uh-oh.
So okay, I'm fixed. I'm back. Oh yay, 166 milliseconds. So the economy version this is the oldest out of all of them. This is where basically for the templates I just cut all the seats out and made that a template. So yeah, this is the oldest. This was the first variant. Just generic economy. And then the orange one directly next to it, that's your business. This just it's like I said, it's the same thing. It's got the same bathrooms, same layout, but it's got less seats, but also nicer seats. All of them have screens, though none of them work. They don't work on the real thing. They're just purely decorative.
Oh.
Normally this would have lights, and these checkers in the floors would light up as well. But like I said, I cut all of that out, so there'd be heaters, and these doors would all be working. And also, one of the things I should have left in, below each door, there are some very silly stairs that fold out. They took a while to figure out. Thank you. There's some videos of them on the Discord if you want to dig for them. But yeah, they just drop down and fold out because I couldn't figure out how to make the trapdoor stairs look good.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's why there's two buttons by each door. One of them opens the door, the other drops down the stairs. And then there's just this blank one that I might put on the workshop along with the rest, so you can just kind of throw whatever you want in there.
I really like seeing the challenge build still being used and updated with everything. That's awesome.
Yeah, all of these have been done for a while. I really should release them. I haven't. I released the locomotive because the challenge. Yeah, the dual height loading, once again, that was inspired because I'm like northeast, so we have a lot of varying height platforms. Yeah, the colors are semi-color coded. It's just the colors I chose actually on the official like company because these are just supposed to be Northeast Railtech demonstrators. This is a demonstrator livery, but the official ones, like the stripes on them, the official liveries, they're dark blue with a gradient stripe, like diagonal stripe. And other than the locomotive, which is just all the car colors combined, the color it has is the actual gradient stripe color. So the business class would have an orange stripe, economy the green, and the empty one. I think this is the blue I used on the empty for the official livery.
I'm a big fan of the little merch food place.
Yeah, the merch
Yeah,
is
I love
fantastic.
this place.
I put a little too much effort into that, I feel like, but
I love it.
Yeah, I noticed some certain detail.
yeah, the cafe car, which I haven't done anything with, that once again, a lot of this is just generic. Like it was supposed to kind of be alternative universe Amtrak type stuff, like the stuff they'd use if this is what they had. So very generic, just kind of buffet with some light stuff, like got a coffee machine, a microwave. If you go behind the counter, they have some fridges and stuff like that. Yeah, just generic kind of snack bar, cafe type thing. This is probably the most heavily modified out of all of them because they're the entirely different floor pattern, floor layout, the extra walls. But yeah, that's pretty much all of it. If you want to go around and just read the plaques that come with each one, and then go check out the merch stuff, that's
what I've been doing. I
Go
love all
ahead.
the details. I love the display too. I'm a big fan of that. But yeah,
The price tags.
yeah.
Yeah, so funnily enough, these I had to bump it up to make it seem realistic, but like everything, each individual item here, all of them, if I remember correctly, other than maybe the business class, costs under 70,000 Stormworks bucks. Like I think the locomotive, maybe this was just that bug where it wouldn't show the prices correctly with the microcontrollers, but the locomotive's like 67K, I think. Yeah, yeah, like none of this was inspired by the UK, I'm gonna be honest.
Very cool.
Very
Well,
cool.
There's no questions. We'll move on. I love all the details, though. All the
Yeah,
little-
Yeah,
looks like he's got a lot of work on this.
the handbrake wheels on each of the
I saw
cars,
those.
those were inspired by the handbrake wheels from Derail Valley.
No.
Just random little detail I wanted to put out there. And they are animated, but they are merged right now. And so, one last thing, something a programmer brought up a while ago when I was first setting these up. These bars that go across the gangways, those those automatically fold up when they're coupled, because those are meant to kind of, once again, inspiration taken from the Amfleets, because the Amfleet vestibules, they don't actually have doors on the gangways, they just have these little crossbars that they can drop down
Oh,
and just block it off, because you're not really going in the gangway on the end of a train, so they just have those that you can just drop down and block it off, and then the doors are on the interior. Oh, and the bathrooms, I put effort into the bathrooms, so you should look at those.
Yeah, Fandre, this is running a lot better. We're gonna do this from now on with events. Just have one more in, and the event channel
I do
works
have
a
a
lot
few
better
questions regarding your Amfleet, Chapman.
Yes.
So I heard you mention it's based on the Northeast Corridor line. Is it specifically the ACLAs, or is it the default ones that run Sunset Limited?
So Sunset Limited, I don't think actually runs on the Northeast Corridor. You might be thinking,
It
because
doesn't.
there's,
It's on the South one.
yeah, this is specifically electrified Northeast Corridor running. These are so there's two services. There's the Acela and then just the standard. I forget what they're called. It's the one they use the ACSs on.
Yeah, it's the state-funded line.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is meant to be kind of. I am planning on eventually making an any rail tech, like Acela type thing, so actual high-speed train sets. But this is just meant to replace the inner city commuter type service.
So you said it's about 70K in Stormworks currency. Is it about the same in its real-life counterpart?
Like the prices I made up, or
Like the prices that like their real life rolling stock counterpart. Is it similar prices or no?
oh god no. The prices I put on the plaques, like if I did the math correctly and Google was accurate, each Amfleet in real life costs about $1 million.
Per car
These-
or per consist?
Per car, 1 million for each Amfleet.
And why would
Oh,
you do that
God.
whenever you could buy a plane?
Because railroads are dying and we need railroads.
Nah.
just put
Can you
wings
buy a
on the train
plane for
cars.
1
come on.
million? Can you buy a plane that has the capacity for that much?
You could buy like 3
You,
Cessnas.
buy a
you
fun
could
plane.
buy like a Piper or something.
Yeah,
You could
pay
get
for
like
it for a year and then go bankrupt.
I'd love to fit 50 people in a Piper Cub. Thank you.
yeah, that wouldn't go well.
Oh
If it was
god,
a
yeah.
Piper Cub, you could buy like 1,000. These things are
Be
cheap.
looking like those
You'd buy
those
like
Indian
10.
trains where there's just people
Yeah.
stacked all over it.
Just sit on the wings, generate more lift.
That's
So about
yeah.
that,
So what you do? You sit people on the wings, and you have them do that hand thing where they
Yeah,
stick a hand out the
exactly.
window and tilt it, and it goes up and down. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
so about that, about railroads being endangered. Amtrak is actually a merger. The only railroad that didn't merge with Amtrak is Burlington Northern and Union Pacific, and their subsidiaries because they're owned by each other. However, every other passenger rail corps in America was eventually merged into Amtrak because they went out of business.
Yes,
So
that's
New
what
York
I was
Central,
talking about.
Pennsylvania.
Didn't
Amtrak
some
Sorry.
exists
merge
directly
before they went out of
because
business?
railroad companies were dying.
Yeah. So, would you consider doing the old
Senti, hello,
Sunset
Tomato.
Limited carriages or no?
Like I said, this is like this is alternate universe near future, so at least in that universe, those carriages probably wouldn't even ever have been in service or wouldn't be in
Oh,
service anymore. So I probably won't, because like I said, I have some other stuff on my mind, like because eventually I plan on having both B unit and diesel electric versions of the NE3000 over here. And then I do want to make some actual high-speed train sets like the Acela, so those older stock are way lower on my list compared to everything else.
I look forward to seeing the Acelas. I've been pretty much wanting to go see one in person, but they're way too far across the country for me to go see one.
Yeah, I live, or I have easy access to like the northernmost point of the Northeast Corridor, so I see them all the time.
Hey, we got
I'm
tomato
all,
soup.
I'm all on the Gulf Coast just to give you a perspective.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Hey, we got Senti
That is
too.
all. Thank you, my good fellow.
Also, now that I look at it, if these look like the models in the merch shop, these are like way underpriced. Because if these are like O scale, maybe even G scale, and they're like 200, $100 a piece, that should be like 2,000.
All right, we
But
might move to the
yeah,
next one.
that's about it.
All right, who wants to
Sweet.
go next? Is there anybody who hasn't gone yet?
We got Paul, programmer, and somebody else. Who's the other one?
Is that
Serpentine.
Okay, okay. I guess we do Paul next then.
All right. I think I have that one ready. Yep.
Josh, are you still intending to try and get something in last second? Because you got until Paul and then me are done.
Yeah. I hope my voice doesn't die, but should be fine. So yeah, this is my Vectron and G546. A second. And yeah, the Vectron, I don't know, but like over the last 2 years, I made, I think this is the 5th version of it. Sorry. Not sure what to tell about it so much. And this right here, the G1206, is kinda born out of Serpentine's AM46, I think. I think Sub requested in the Tesla TCP chat that his AM946 to be reworked, but I kinda went a little too much and basically replaced the whole thing. Yeah. Questions?
I gotta say, I love that tent. People watching the stream will know I spent like 90% of the time just doing a circle around that tent.
I agree with that.
I ripped that up in like 30 minutes.
I love it.
It's really good. Best tent award.
It really is.
It's also
We should
very
just have tent
well
showcases
optimized.
next.
Oh no.
Yeah, the tent expo.
Yeah.
Also, I
Screw trains.
mostly try to make my equations very, very optimized. as you can see. The G1206 is a bit more optimized, but I pretty much did everything and fit everything with physics plotters and blocks. And yeah.
I love all the details throughout it.
Read the script. Yeah. Any questions about it?
Yeah, anyone got questions, just raise your hand and we'll bring you on up. There we go, we got Chapman.
So how did you, like, on the nose of the Vectron, the headlights, what, like, it's like in a tube. What block is that?
That's a stretched compass.
Compass, wow.
Yeah, compass is a good trick that I use too.
That's cool.
It's like, I think, stretched to 5 or 6, not sure about it.
Yeah, I want to say the XML across everything is really nice. Like the radiators on the back here for the little see-through bit. I don't know what it'd be called, but I know like the ALCs have
vents,
it, and the
okay.
yeah, just
Yeah.
vents. See those a lot. Yeah, that's really nice. All right, that's pretty much all from me.
Your buffers seem kind of high.
Yeah, there. I think I should lower that by like half a block. Then I would look right, but yeah, the kind of work in progress.
Sweet. Any other
Yeah,
questions?
yeah, the way everything matches up is really nice.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. Is that
All right,
all the
we got
questions,
anybody
everyone?
else?
Is that it? If it is, we'll move on to, I believe, Programmer.
Unless we got anybody else. Any last submissions? Nobody? How long are you coming?
Yeah.
All right, Programmer it is. Get ready.
All right.
Doop. There you go. Server's been up for a while too, so we're starting to run pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
My computer is also not the fastest.
I think our memory is getting up there. Eh.
Oh, there we are. Okay, yeah. So this time I'm showing off some more units on my Generation 6 platform. Specifically this thing over here. I'll start with this thing over here is a little demo of my MU system, which I still haven't figured out what I'm going to call it. Oh yeah, Hakuna's engine. I'll get to that later. Since I wanted to keep the server fast, I just configured it in a 2-unit setup with the power car in the middle. That power car has an engine inside, inspired by the one that they have in, I want to say, the KISS or the Fort. Well, either of those. Thank you. Yeah, these things were very Stadler inspired, as you can probably tell. Serpentine is probably, I don't know, glazing or something. And then, so yeah, we have the MU set, and we have my locomotive, which I did show last time. But if you look at the top now, if everybody goes into free cam and looks at the top, they have a lot of detailing on the roof now, specifically the locomotive. I didn't do detailing on the MU yet because I didn't have time.
That little pantograph's pretty clean too.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. I don't know.
That is.
Yes, that's what it's called.
I had a fun time with that one. This isn't actually the final version because I just threw this together. Because my old one was bugged. And then over here, the left one is just the engine, like the whole power plant and powertrain from the locomotive just taken out and gutted for you to see.
I like those displays where everybody's taking out their engine and like controls and everything. I like those.
Yeah. Here we're just showing off Hakuna's amazing work on this little engine here. And then I just put some boxes around it. I mean, yeah, ish. More by the, I believe the Stadler Euro. was. But then, yeah, the high-end Ionic 5 was a little bit of an inspiration.
I was about to say it did remind me of that with the headlights.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, any questions?
Nothing?
No questions.
No.
Last
The max
chance.
speed.
There we go.
Oh, we
Chapman.
got one.
Last minute.
No power plant. There's no power plant.
How do you on the headlights? How do you actually get light through that if they're all individual? Like, how do you actually?
I'm invisible spotlights. That's how
Yeah.
you get
Oh
light from
yeah,
it.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, these turbos on the engine are amazing.
Oh yeah, totally
And
check out my
just a
sponsors for real.
random question about the center power car in this little train set. What are all these dials for?
So that'll be their like power control panel. That's just I just haven't done anything with it yet, but that's marking where it will be. So that's where you control the engine power and the power feed from this end to this bar.
Yeah, and this is all the
If you look in the
modular
locomotive,
system,
I have
right?
one as well. Yeah, this is the
Alright,
modular system.
All right, that's all from me.
All right.
Yeah,
Very cool.
and also like voltages, currents, where the power's going, where it's coming from.
Wait, one more. What do all these symbols like? I know there's Atlas, the Atlas Neo Rail, TCP, but like,
Yes,
is
these are
like
my,
a helipad, a money sign, and a droplet?
These are my sponsors. So some of these, oh crap, I mispainted the TCP logo. The H is Mato's brand. The ST is Senti's brand. The dollar sign is another friend of mine, and the droplet thingy is another friend of mine as well.
Huh. I don't see any Alistair's Lair in there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get a logo from you in
It
time.
might be banned.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'd like to.
What?
I'd like to see programmer fit the Alistair's Lair logo.
It's okay.
into
We
a
can get rid of that
999 block.
big blue flex. We can just put Alistair's Lair there with a big link to all my shit.
Yeah. QR code.
It'll be fine. I'll send it
Yeah,
to you
I'll put a
tonight.
giant QR code
Massive
on the
QR code, yeah. I've done it
Just a
before.
Discord link.
Wait, what's the switch do? Oh, pantograph. I see.
Yeah, I actually ended up connecting all the pantographs. So if you want to, it's just a switch to the front right of each. If you want to flip them, you can.
Oh, yours go up quick.
I haven't touched the. Again, this is pretty temporary. I haven't touched the pivots at all yet.
My pantographs are very slow.
In lore, they're also electrically motivated instead of compressed air because this is all electric. It barely has any compressed air systems. It just has that for the horn and for any legacy brakes.
Elite Watermelon in the YouTube comments asked, how come you have an engine in it if it's an electric running train?
Okay, so that's the thing is this thing can be configured in a diesel locomotive configuration, or well, hybrid, I should say. It can be configured in an electric configuration, or it can be configured to be both. So you can, if when you don't have overhead lines, you can raise the pantograph and power off of that. Yeah, it's called dual mode.
Very cool.
So if you were to get one of the MU train sets in just an all-electric configuration, you wouldn't have the metal power car. Yes, Josh, they do have batteries in them. Lots of batteries.
Is this like?
Yeah, exactly. Akuna says it's flexible as in
Flexible.
flex. Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll move on to, I believe, our final
Very nice. Very
thing.
nice.
Yeah. Hai Long, if you want to go, now's your chance. We have a finale, and it's not you.
Yeah, so last chance for anybody else before we go to our last.
Okay.
Just request to come up here and then. Actually, here, there you go.
All right, we good for the last one then? I think it's that one. Yes, I believe it is. All right, hopefully this is the right one. God, we got people spread out everywhere. There's a few people here.
Yeah.
Is that it, programmer? I haven't actually looked at most of these beforehand.
It hasn't loaded in for me yet.
Ah.
I'm frozen. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, we're starting to chunk along a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Perfect. Oh, you're quiet. Let me raise you up a bit. We're ready? Yeah, we're running
Yep.
slow now.
I still can't hear you. I've got
Yeah,
20%.
Yeah.
Can you hear me right now?
you're really quiet.
Yeah, that's so funny because my mic isn't great, so yeah. Well, can you add a little wind to it?
Let me turn
Can you add
this up.
yeah, turn on a little wind.
Filters, property.
Yeah, this is total file second. 10 megabytes.
I need to get this volume up.
Yeah, that's far good enough.
That might be better. Maybe. I just raised your volume up on OBS a little bit, so hopefully they can hear you a bit.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Okay, so the first thing to start. My locomotive is it's basically it used to be like fully electric back in 2023. When back then it was just a frame and battery. So, or next year when I discovered it, and there's a potential energy of having the furnace instead of using nuclear. So then I starting to swap out the battery with a steam engine powered by electric furnace in there. This is the engine. The engine is configured in 8-cylinder in U shape. It powers the maximum power output that I can get, but it's about 3,500 watts or whatever. And it has like automatic. Yes, like automatic on-off switch for the furnace to manage the appropriate temperature. Or else, if it's over temperature, it won't function efficiently. Also for the design, the design of this one is inspired. First, it's inspired by sports car from its interior, and then it's an exterior also. From and also for the dashboard there, it's also quite like the modern vehicle itself. Yep, well, like so cool. Over there, the passenger car is I basically inspired by aircraft-like interior. So since this one is a push-pull high-speed locomotive, so it's basically serving on long range passenger hauling. So I designed since I'm also doing a graphic designer, so I know how to like providing the better look of the train and also the comfort for everyone when they have experience on my train. This one is basically the demo I can give it to you because this one there was also a carriage that used to transport vehicles and I do not want to get it or else it might be lag. And there was also a container carrier, which yeah, it is also a part of logistic use. So yeah, I'm also planning to add a first class since this one is only a mix of both business class and economy class at the same time. Yep. There's
Very
also,
cool.
if you can see the light, if you see both you see the daytime running light, the fan, if you control the fan, it will emit the white one. And if you emit it in the back, the rear one, you'll see it emits a red LED. It's also the LED, the daytime running lights. It's also inspired by my country's third line metro train. Third line metro train design, which is designed by Austin, France. The clock is one minute off. That's all right, though. Horrible fate, terrible fate. Top point for yeah, yeah. It's the floor entrance is not like that it used to be because I raised it over like 1 block height. Yeah, thank you. You can also like charging. It's my it used to be like 2 large battery inside the locomotive, but I switched it to like 2 medium battery size. Just for basically starting up the engine. There's also auxiliary power charger in case of the battery is dead or not. And there's also EV charging port right outside there.
I really like these little roof lights on the too tall one.
Yeah.
Roof light on the main locomotive or
The little 2-story one?
The business class?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's all everything is all like integrating aircraft like design, and it's also playing the TV is also playable in like Sirius News television.
I saw every seat was labeled. That's amazing. I had to do that in our 767, so it is painful. Immediately respect that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fun fact: the seats from both business class and economy class especially came from my jet bus from 2023. Yeah. Yeah. It came from my bus itself. My bus itself used to be like what YouTuber used to use it on his video for quite a long time ago. For the double deck one, there would be no kind of decoration light on the first floor. Yeah, because that's economy class. Yeah, the second class on the second floor is more better than I thought.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
Dice of epilepsy, yeah.
This is
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
The only Asian made high speed bullet train. Yeah, my country is at the moment my country
You're,
is still using like 100 like 1 century old high train system, which is from since the French colonial time. They still haven't created any high-speed train until the next year that we start the project, which I hope it will be a dream come true.
How does it like taking the corners with all the wheels? I don't know trains at all, so.
Wheels? Oh yeah, there's like 12 axles. 12 axle power axle. On its on this 1-year anniversary update, at in total of 12 power axles in total. Before that, it was 10, and then also before that, it was probably like 9 or 8 axles in 2024 version. And back in 2024 version, it was like 4 large electric mirror, which are inefficient. Until I integrate into TCP, it reduced to 2 large electric motors, which is very efficient to power 12 axles. From cornering right now, from cruising 300, you can cruise normally at 300 kilometers max. That's a recommended speed. I'll give it to you because if you go above that, there's a potential derail. You're going at even the smallest curve. If you're passing, mostly if you're passing the curve at Island, I recommend like only go at 250 kilometers below or 200 below.
Somebody asked earlier if it was Stormlink compatible, and then we got another comment on the YouTube asking if Stormlink is even still a thing and used on builds, and I don't actually know.
I think somebody made a fork of it.
Yes.
So there might be a working version right now. I don't know.
I know they originally
Yeah,
stopped
honestly.
getting worked on forever ago, but I didn't think
Yeah.
things still worked with it.
I'll have to play with the actual add-on. I haven't touched it in forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still probably still people playing with Stormlink.
Yeah, a bunch of people are saying it still works, so.
Cool.
Probably worth the checkout, though. But yeah, this is amazing.
Any questions?
Waiting for Chapman's name to show up. Come on.
Thank you.
There he is.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
We should just put you
why?
on stage.
Gonna need some more context to that one.
Really long.
Yeah.
I don't know. They told me to come up, so I came up.
Oh.
Oh.
Think
of a question.
This so.
While you think about that, I'm going to interrupt. Somebody in the comments
Okay.
also asked if you've been working on this train for 2 years, or did you have another version of this that you made, and this is the newer one?
This one I started from I probably start from May or April 2024, and it's like a year ago now, more than a year and a few months ago. I worked at for like 3 months, and then when TCB integrating, I'm basically wasting 4 months to integrate, and also adding a new carriage to the line.
Yeah.
They couldn't do it in shuttle. Yeah, the vehicle shuttle. It's basically inspired from Eurotunnel. Eurotunnel. Yeah, you can put your trucks and cars on board there.
All right, Chapman, you're up.
So at first glance of this thing, your mind immediately goes to like high speed passenger mainline type stuff. So when you actually look at what inspired you to make all those freight modules or the open vehicle carriers, those extra cars for it?
My high speed locomotive is basically a high speed multiple purpose locomotive, which can be used either carrying passenger, carrying cargo, or carrying even other sorts of equipment like vehicle carrier.
Yeah, but I've always been kind of interested in that concept of high speed streamlined cargo, so it's kind of cool how you went with that for the H-Cell. All right, that's all for me.
All right. Any more
Quick
questions?
note, Mr. Long, your couplers on the locomotive seem to be bugging out real bad because.
Oh yeah, they're trying to connect, but they can't.
Because the coupler.
I don't know. It looks like the pivot is having some issues.
The coupler I merged with the gangway, so I can merge.
It's the front and rear couplers.
Yeah, I noticed this.
Yeah. It's just temporary like that, and because I merged it with the gangway, the coupler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was supposed to adding. This one I want to add let's see. Oh yeah, the automatic anti-collision system. If I know how to doing something with the radar, I could basically. It's just like Volvo. It's just like Volvo. They have the anti-collision collision warning system, and which is the collision warning system like that. If that is possible on the train, I don't know if that's possible or not, because I want to have that thing on my train. Yeah, it's
Simple Mark says, "Why are there guns inside?"
Guns? you can just in case if something goes bad, you have something you can carry on. Zombies or whatever, yeah. Also some equipment. Everything is simple. Everything is made out. Everything interior. Everything is made for like modern minimalistic design. More like car. More like this is like your premium luxury car, but on the railroad.
All right, I think we'll move on. Very cool. Assuming we don't have
do
any
we
more
have-
questions.
Do we have anybody who wants to go except Urban Alley?
Think that's it. Looks like
Alright.
that's
I think
it.
so.
Yeah, we're running pretty slow now.
Yeah.
Wait, so programmer, do we have one more or is that it?
Nope, that's it. Josh said he wouldn't be able to make it.
Oh, okay, that's what I was waiting for, yeah. Very cool. All right, we'll go ahead and end the stream then. Thanks everybody for watching though. We'll make sure to do...
Oh, wait.
What?
Programmer didn't do it correctly.
What'd you do?
There's
Yeah,
one more.
yep,
One
Alley.
more?
Come on,
Oh,
Allie.
Which one is it?
I thought you meant
I
before the finale.
asked.
Sorry.
Keep with the times, man.
God.
Please tell me you didn't end the stream.
No, I didn't end the stream. I was
Didn't
so
get that
close. Well, I asked and you all said no. God. Whose is it?
Going great.
Serpentine.
Me and Serpentine.
Right, that's the one.
I've been told it's pronounced Serpentine and not Serpentine.
Serpentine?
Serpentine? Like turpentine? Turpentine?
Serpentine.
And both works. I say Serpentine, but some say Serpentine.
No, we are not enabling weapons.
Weapons DLC isn't even on, so
No,
it's
it's
impossible.
gone.
Like,
We'd have to literally restart the server.
Yeah, our TPS is dying.
Yeah.
All right, off to you.
Oh, I love these tracks.
Well, I think it's a bit in the floor, but that's okay. Okay, welcome to the final exhibit, guys. So I'm here as ASTR, and Hakuna is here as Excudo, and we are presenting two locomotives. One you have probably already seen, and since I'm back to Stoneworks, this is the Series 2 version, the new shunter version, brought up to date with new bogies and a brand new engine. And I ripped out all the controllers and redid them. And as you can see here, the engine is also here on the outside, and you can actually start it and try it out. It's probably going to be a bit slow, but I hope it works.
it is slow.
There's a button you can press to rev the engine. It is very slow, yeah.
Yeah.
You hear the
So,
turbo
and this-
spool?
Yes, it has a turbo now, which is pretty cool. And it's still a bit work in progress, but I do plan to definitely release this year. And this also means I am officially back at ASTR,
Welcome
and
back.
will be making new stuff.
Always
Or old stuff, but finally releasing it.
Always good to have people back.
And then we also have another cool locomotive here by Hakuna. Do you want to talk about yours?
This locomotive should hit the workshop in the, I think, next month. I was first planning next week, but then you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Next month. It's fully fitted with TCP. I've been working on this, I think, for a greater part of a year now. Yeah, it's based on a Japanese locomotive called the EF510. So I call this one the HI510 because it's a hybrid. It's a dual mode. That's why it has pantographs and an engine. Look around it. I detailed the entire inside of it. Should have crazy range. Everything.
Sweet.
The roof details are amazing.
They really are fantastic.
Yeah. I took some inspiration from Serpentine on that one.
Yeah, from a locomotive that we're not allowed to talk about.
Perfect.
Take it.
Mark, there is no infinite electric on. So if we turned infinite electric on for the horn, or if we turned on the horn, then it would just.
Yeah, I
it would
disabled
flare.
the horn. And
I think we removed the
spotlights.
horns in
Good
both
idea.
of them.
Yeah.
I completely deleted them. Actually, did I?
Yeah, and these little are the respective engines of each.
Oh, wait, I did not. Huh?
Uh-oh.
But it doesn't work, so that's good. Okay, perfect. Making this was a bit of a mess, like respawning or remaking it like 5 times to optimize it further. But,
Yeah, I mean the shunter was also in a very work in progress state, so I still had the microcontrollers on top, and right now they're just hidden in the floor. Let's not talk about that.
It's
The electrics are also very temporary, just for the exhibit.
I also redid the entirety of TCP, if we request it here, to also be entirely the same red as the one they did on the UI, to make everything like coherent. Yeah, I thought it was like pretty chill, especially with all the pastel colors.
Is that on the shunter or on your locomotive?
On my locomotive, the
Oh
HI,
yeah.
the big one.
Perfect. That's more how
Yeah,
I
the
know
shunter
what things
still
are.
needs. I mean, it has the 1.3 UI, but it's not updated to have the shunter colors. I think. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Or
Somebody
the,
found the dark mode button.
What are you about to ask, Pangu?
For the engine on the shunter, that's another one I did. I have 4 engines on display in this event, apparently. I intentionally made it look quite sporty. We were actually almost... Serpentine had to hold me back not to make it a race locomotive.
It started looking like a racing locomotive.
I went a bit too hard on the twin turbo. It should also have
fast-looking engine.
It should have turbo flutter and turbo spool. Try to model everything. Took me like, yes, the better part of the day, better part of 2-3 days, I think. It take a while. I also tested it, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago, and when pulling the brick, it does actually also dynamically react to hills and everything. So when going uphill, you hear the things pull up, and then when you're reaching the top, you can hear the blow valve go.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's quite an upgrade because the old shunter had just 2 engine speeds, I think, and was producing a constant output.
Didn't the first shunter even have normal engines, non-modular engines, or did it
No,
always
that
have
was. It always had modular. I think that was my AM843 locomotive.
Or
That
maybe I'm
first
confusing
had
it with the Blackbird.
That I don't know. Probably.
But look around it. I really hope I can release my locomotive in the probably it is October, so November.
We'll be looking for it.
I'll finish the render, I swear.
Well, I mean, now I got an idea with Serp to make like an entire rail yard just so we can make pictures. So
Okay, I'll give him the rig then. I've already mostly done, so it would be a shame to waste that.
not in Blender, like in the game, just
why?
make an entire add-on. Yeah.
Somebody in the comments was wondering, and I was going to comment, but I figured I would just ask you guys to say it. What is TCP?
Serp?
Akuna, do you want to go? Okay, I go.
Okay, I go.
So
I told you it would be better than me writing something.
TCP is basically an MU system that at its core allows you to, or it's a master-slave system. At its core, you can just connect multiple locomotives and rail cars together, and it will control things like brakes, but also it can control the motors of other locomotives, so you can control from one place. And since we made it modular, it supports quite a big feature set, but you can choose which features you want it to support. It also has support for passenger systems like doors. We have more modules plans. Maybe Hakuna, you can give some specifics about those.
A thing we currently do have, I do also have coaches. I did not present them here. They are in the workshop. And they also completely work with TCP. So you can turn on the lights and the heating inside of them. You can open all the doors separately. So if you want to open the doors in the second and the third car, you can open them on the left and the right side or unlock them. It's to control a bigger unit. Yeah, we're basically the main developers ish.
Yeah, and it's actually quite a funny story of how we joined TCP. When I joined it, I was working on another locomotive that I will not give more details about, but TCP didn't have an important feature that I would have needed for that locomotive. So I was like, what if I just, go and do it myself? So I joined SRC to implement that feature, which is now was released in 1.3. And Huna had a similar story.
I almost made my own system, and I was like, "Hey, what's this?" And then I joined them, and I was like, "Hey, you can improve this." And then I started becoming a dev. For future, whoa, what is that noise? Where does that come from?
I don't know what that was.
For future models, we do have something we call the PIS. So it's meant that you can have a little display in your passenger coach that can then the PIS.
The PIS stands for Passenger Information System.
Yeah, so it displays like the estimated time of arrival for the next station, what the next station is. It's like the little HUD displays. We also have an idea for some power mode module, which allows you to, if you have a dual mode locomotive, you can actually switch between them, between the multiple modes, if you have multiple of them.
There will be a
pantograph module as well.
Group,
Pantograph. Rowan just told me about camera as well. We're adding a camera module.
Yeah.
So you can watch the camera all along. They're all very work in progress, so I do not know when they will be released. And
you know what it is finished, though?
If they will be released, because we are running into issues with the game itself. We're kind of pushing the limits. So
PIS
is the only one.
Quick thing I want to note that is quite important. I heard some people today mention some problems with TCP. You can always reach out to us. It would be great for us if we know that feedback, because a lot of these things can also be easily fixed.
Let's see.
I think we're always there to improve.
I think
the system.
Hey Chapman, I was actually about to mention that.
I think the two people who would most likely hate on it are gone right now, so I think most of the comments are probably going to be pretty quiet.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
in a way, good, but also
add ditch lights.
Ditch lights.
I added a ton of lights in that module. That's the only bit of 1.4 that's like completely finished.
Yeah, and everything but the drivetrain. I heard people complain about Steam for the drivetrain.
Oh yeah.
And we are also fixing that for 1.4. We do have.
We have a higher performance drivetrain coming, as well as a Steam drivetrain and a mechanical drivetrain.
Yeah, we are working on that.
We also have another idea on how to address the amount of controllers, because it is a lot of controllers, and we have had an idea on how to reduce that quite a bit.
That would be amazing.
And optimize on that part. If you guys have any questions, by the way, about the exhibits, about ASTR, about Xcudo, or about TCP, feel free to ask.
There's one question in the comments wondering what the blue one is inspired by.
It is inspired by a Japanese locomotive called the EF510. It may also look like a few other Japanese locomotives. It is or to be fair, a lot of other square-looking locomotives. It is quite a cube.
I have a question. How did you hook up the ditch lights on the new shunter to the ditch light signal or the flashing light signal or both?
I think they're still hooked up to what they originally were.
Are they just local?
Yes, but
Okay,
I
does
that's a
this
good
make
one.
sound?
Do
Please
that.
no sound.
I would do both ditch lights and flashing lights for these. Honestly.
Okay.
I'll give you some examples of how ditch lights are supposed to look.
ASTR packs.
People, yeah, people are asking about the passenger car. Since I'm back now, that thing is basically done exterior-wise. What's missing is I need to put in, because we released a new TCP version in the meantime, so I need to put that one in. But more importantly, it's the interior.
No worry,
is
guys. I'll
the
force him to
missing
do
one.
it.
Or, because I saw some cool interiors here, I might reach out to some people. Who knows?
I'm getting discarded. My God.
I mean, if you want to do the interior, I'm not complaining. But you know, it doesn't have an engine, so you can't show that off, unfortunately.
Yeah, fair.
Any more questions for this one? Let's see what's in the side chat.
Got Chapman.
There we go. We got Chapman.
Yeah, just what brought you back into making the ASTR stuff? Because I remember at least the shunter, the original is old, at least pre-COVID, I think.
22.
So what brought you back?
22, I think.
Yeah, it is. Was quite old.
It was me. You don't have to sugarcoat it. It was me.
To I tend to burn out a bit with Stormworks, and I didn't play it for quite some time. I then started doing, or generally veered off doing more TCP stuff, but at some point I just saw it and I still like how it looks, and I was like, I think this needs some more love and needs some newer bogies and the new TCP. And I also find some satisfaction in fixing things up, cleaning things up, because the old logic was quite messy, and it was quite nice to strip everything out and put new stuff in. And I also have so many unreleased things that I do wanna get out, and I'm happy I found some time again to work on this.
Again, what's that? I think it's someone's mic peaking, but
Yeah, that's not good.
It's not the low fuel buzzer, is it?
Yeah.
I think it's coming through someone's mic.
It would actually be cool if what we could have done. Me going about what we could have done about maybe showing off coaches. I also told Serb that would have actually been cool to see a side by side of the new and the old shunter. But we may post some pictures for that on either the ASTR Discord or maybe even this Discord, and probably also
SFC Discord,
the
likely.
front page.
I mean, this is
SFC
the
as well.
first. Yeah, this is the first time I'm showing this publicly at all, which means from now on I can also post more stuff about it, because I've been hiding it a bit because I didn't want to post anything before I knew I was actually gonna finish this. Because actually the bogies, I did not design them recently. That was from a previous attempt to update it. And then I
think they're a year old,
again.
something.
Yeah, something like that.
One more comment in the YouTube. TCP is horrific pain to set up and have working properly, but when set up, it's lovely. Please have them try and make detailed guide on how to set it up.
Documentation is definitely
Programming your guide is terrible.
That we can improve.
But yes, it is.
I'm going to
is
tell
terrible.
you that now. It's
not
awful.
good.
As someone who tried to go through it.
We will be updating the guide at some point.
Yeah.
I do not know when, because
More
we need
full
time
manual,
and
but
energy for it. I think the majority of us don't like writing manuals.
No.
yeah, it's like half of us,
not fun.
half of us are dyslexic as well.
I was even
But
talking to
whoever
programmer earlier.
commented,
I was talking to programmer
whoever
a while
commented
ago
that on
before the
we both
challenge.
not listened to him.
Go ahead. Go on.
Yeah, whoever commented on YouTube, if you have some specific ideas on how to make it more approachable from when you implement it the first time or even a second time, definitely reach out to me on Discord. I'm always happy about feedback, or on
I know
SRC
that-
or to Hakuna.
Aren't you guys working on like cutting out like the like module and interface system and just have it be one big controller?
Yes, we want to combine modules
just-
and interfaces.
Yeah, there's two ways we want to reduce the amount
Yeah,
of
that-
controllers. So one
that'll
is
definitely
by
help.
combining module and interfaces to simplify that system, because right now the modules are basically just a translation layer that doesn't do that much in itself. The functionality lies in the interface, so that can be combined. The second thing is, and I'm not sure if it's released yet because I was really involved in that, but we are also making combo controllers that are basically a drop-in thing.
Yeah, those are unofficial.
Combo
I think, but
controllers
they-
are not official, but they are
Snames.
released by Sname.
Fair.
Could post links
I'd
to
say
that.
that's pretty
in
official.
The
I believe they're only for non-powered vehicles, though.
yeah,
Yeah, for example, so that you don't need like 4 different things for a rail car. For locomotives, it's a bit more
Yeah.
complicated because you do tend to have more varying systems. So you can't really do a one solution fit all type of solutions, and that's also not what we want. We do want to give more control to the user and freedom.
It is meant to be modular, so that unfortunately makes it a bit more complex to install.
But I have so far never actually ran into the issue of not being able to fit the controllers. And Hakuna, you know the Pebble, so and it
Yeah.
fits in there.
We
So
have
if you line your fuel tank, then they even increases fuel capacity. So
Serpentine made a locomotive that is basically as big as one of his bogies, and it fit TCP and it worked. So
yeah, I mean, I
you
fit.
can
the
make
You
entire
can barely
TCP.
call it a locomotive.
I fit the entire.
It's just a bogie with its own mind.
Too, although I cheated a little bit.
Is that all it?
any other questions about either one, submissions or TCP for that matter? Go.
I think that might be it.
I mostly see a lot of people dancing, so
That's true.
I think so.
We did have
That's
a pretty
a
good
good sign.
turnout this round.
When do we get the nano forklift? Mark says.
Oh my god. I think he's making a joke about me working on a big forklift, the handler that I released, and as a little side project there, we did a tiny forklift that ended
Forklift,
up being way better than the big one. And now he wants a nano forklift. Maybe I can do like the little models similar to what Chapman did.
Do
Make
like a little
nano
Pebble forklift.
model forklift.
Micro forklift, nano, yeah.
All right, I don't see
Expansion
any more
Expansion of
questions.
the pallet system. What exactly do you mean by that? Different pallet sizes, or more, or different implementations of this pallet standard? More widespread. Oh, well, that's okay. That's on you guys.
Yeah, nobody's using it.
I don't mind this, but I don't know how much time Alistar has, and maybe we should not make this an ASTR Q&A.
Yeah.
If you want to have an ASTR Q&A, we can hop over to my server afterwards, and we can.
Yeah, or we can
question.
plan one in.
Yeah, I'd be fine to plan one.
Let's
if you
not
guys are
hijack
into that, but-
the stream.
Yeah, I may finish this one
that
up
is
now,
a good
especially just
point.
with the stream.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll end the stream there. Thanks everybody for joining. And yeah, really good turnout. The server ran a lot better with just one build in at a time, and also the event chat. It's so much nicer without everybody speaking over each other. So we're going to be doing that from now